cool. I'll just start off kind of an overall statement from you about the game.
Great team win, man. I mean, it was a good team win for us, and it was good to see, our players hold on, at the end. It was just happy, man. I was happy to hear our kids behind me in those last few minutes of the game. When our defense was out there trying to get a stop, the offense they had the back. They were believing that they were going to get the stop. And then you flip it around, the offense goes out there for the 2-minute drill. You got Coach B up there calling the plays. You got Nip out there running them. That 2-minute drill is pretty special for us. And so it was awesome to see our kids go down and then young fella come out and hit the field goal. Man, it was awesome for our kids to be on the right side of that for once.
Obviously, you heard him talk about thinking about biscuits he's going to have tonight. Coach, what are you thinking about?
For me, really, I wasn't even paying attention to him, man. I was just, I knew they were going to ice him and all that good stuff. And at that point in time, it's out of my hands. So there's really nothing for me to be worried about, stressing about, thinking about, because it's out there, man, and it's about the kids. And it probably was a good thing, that Rand had him out there talking about biscuits and rolls from different restaurants, because now it's taking his mind off of what the coaches want to do, ice him at the end. So the thing I'm proud of, man, with that young man, that he understands where he is now. He told me a few weeks ago when I was teasing about he could have been here 2 years ago doing this for us, and he said, Coach, I wasn't ready. He said, you didn't want me then. I wasn't mature enough to handle this then. But that kid's been in them situations. He hit a 55-yarder in high school to win a game, and so that's in his blood, and hopefully he can keep doing it for us.
Obviously, you got the offense rolling today. What's it like to see Jacob have just that stable of skilled receivers?
Man, it's just good to see him back out there. He is a natural-born leader. That's why we recruited him, and he's gotten better and better every year. I'm glad we got him for another couple years, this year, next year. He's just a kid, man. He just gets it. He's not a really boisterous guy that's going to be rah-rah, this, that, and the other. He understands. He understands the situation. John puts him in practice in situations, and you can see it on game day. Jacob's going to get us into the right formation of what we need to do, So today's W, man, it was about our team, and we had two great special teams plays. The kick at the end, but the one that set the kick up at the end was Marshawn Cameron. Just continuing to go after the kicks, go after the PAT field goal, go after the field goals, and he ended up getting one. And that's, that put us in a situation for them to be up by 2 and us to get the game-winning field goal. So it was a good, great team win for us today.
And what's Swin do moving forward, knowing you got 2 real tough ones on the road coming up?
They're all tough now, man. I mean, once you get in the Big Sky, they're all tough. That's why this one was so important for us to get, and the way we got it, in the manner that we got it, it was awesome, because this team, they went out and they beat Nevada last week, and they had to hold off at the end. Last week they had to hold off at the end, and the defense came up with some stops, and that just goes to show you, man, what kind of team that we have and where we've matured from 7 years ago. It don't seem like it's been that long, but 7 years ago we're not making those plays. We're not doing what we were doing. So I'm happy.